Hey everybody, so this is a quick video of an upgrade I came up with a couple of days ago for the ammo counter. So just to talk about the problem that we're facing was I had a few requests for a dimmer LED or a way to dim the LED because it's too bright in certain situations, specifically for night or indoors. A little background on the LED. I chose this LED because of its brightness, and that was because I was assuming that most people would use this outdoor, and you kind of need a brighter LED for the outdoor setting so that it's actually brighter than the glare of the sun that hits the front of this. Um, so that's the reason why the LED is bright as it is. But nonetheless, there were a lot of questions around how to make it not as bright. So I was able to tackle the problem by kind of going in and reassessing the resistors, seeing if I could reduce the power, a lot of different ways that I could do this mechanically, but it would involve altering the board or altering the build. So I didn't want to do that because there are hundreds of these out there, and in order to fix the 100 that are out there, I needed a way um, to fix the ones going out in the future and the ones that were already out in people's hands. And that's where I kind of stumbled upon tint. So there are a few different tints out there. There's window tint, there's static cling tint, but the one in particular that I'm using is a taillight and headlight tint. This company makes a headlight tint that is 20% visibility and it's matte. So the two things are that the 20% visibility actually shows 80% of the LED, so still readable, but also gives it a matte finish so that when sun hits it, it's not as reflective, it's not as bright. So I think I'm able to solve both of the problems with this piece of tint. I do want to get this out into testers' hands or people who actually have the counter to try it out and give me feedback before I make it a permanent part of the build. But essentially what you do is you take a small piece of this tint and then apply it to the front of your ammo counter LED. So if you have an ammo counter, you would just take this, take the back off, and then install it right on top of the counter. No matter which counter you have, it should work for all of them. So let me show you what it looks like when you turn it on. So it's dimmer, but it's still visible. And this is totally an option. You don't have to do this if you're very comfortable with the brightness as is. But if you are not comfortable with the brightness, then this is a good option to lower the brightness and give you some protection against sun glare if you're in like dead heat battle. So I do want to say that this piece of tint is available to anyone who has purchased an ammo counter in the past. If you purchased one and you want one of these or a couple of these, I need you to send me an email to info at ammocounter.com requesting a piece of tint for your counter. Also, I need you to tell me how many you need and your address, and I will send it to you. As far as U.S. residents only, I will not be charging to send this out. If you live in Australia, New Zealand, England, Africa, South America, these things are all over the world. I do request that you send money for the shipping. And also, if you know someone in your country that may have one, if you guys were to combine so that I can send like 5 or 10 to a country, it's the same cost as sending one. So I don't want to send 10 different packages out. I want to send one, and then maybe if you guys could help me distribute it to people in say Australia, there's at least 20 of these in Australia. So if you can get together with your friends or anybody that has one, and then just ship it over one time, like for $5, I can get 20 pieces, 100 pieces over there, no problem. But like I said, contact me. I will send you this piece or as many pieces as you want. It installs very easily. You just take the back off, pop it on here, and that'll change the brightness of your LED. And also, it is removable. I was able to take this one off 3 or 4 times, and it still sticks really great. The edge is a little kind of peeled, but that's because I had to just keep pulling on the same place. But it resticks and sticks and resticks and sticks. So if there's a situation where you have to go brighter, that's totally an option. So in all, I think this is a very cost efficient fix, and it's universal. So like I said, it should work with anybody's counter. Just send me an email. I'll also put the details below, and I'll get you one out as soon as possible. So I just want to thank you for continued support, AmmoCounter, and allowing me to fix and build and make better products. And this is just one of the small upgrades that I'll be offering in the future. So thanks for watching, and happy nerfing.